Genghis Khan, a name that still divides historians and nations. To some, he was a visionary who united a continent. To others, a ruthless destroyer whose conquests left tens of millions deleted. Born Temüjin on the wild Mongolian steppe, he rose from nothing, no army, no allies, to command one of the largest empires the world has ever seen. His story is not one of glory alone, but of ambition, brutality, and the fragile balance between order and destruction. Temüjin was born around 1162 near the Onon River. His father, a minor clan leader, was deleted by rivals. The family was abandoned, forced to survive by scavenging roots and hunting rodents. As a child, Temüjin learned that trust was rare, loyalty was precious, and survival required strength. Captured and enslaved by a rival tribe, he escaped, a moment that would fuel his lifelong hatred for betrayal. In the 12th century, Mongolia was divided among countless tribes: Tatars, Merkits, Naimans, Karaites. They raided, enslaved, and deleted one another in endless cycles of revenge. Temüjin realized that the tribe's weakness lay not in numbers but in division. He began forging alliances based on loyalty and merit, not bloodline. For the first time in Mongol history, leadership would be earned, not inherited. By 1206, after years of warfare and diplomacy, Temüjin had subdued his rivals. A great council of Mongol leaders gathered near the Onon River and proclaimed him Genghis Khan, the universal ruler. He reorganized the tribes into military units of 10, 1,000, and 10,000, loyal only to him. It was not just a title, but the birth of a new order, one that would soon challenge every kingdom around it. Genghis Khan's army was his masterpiece. Trained for mobility and endurance, each warrior carried several horses and could travel 100 miles in a day. They used coordinated tactics, feigned retreats, and complex communication networks, centuries ahead of their time. But Mongol warfare also thrived on terror. Cities that resisted were destroyed to send a message: surrender or be erased. From 1206 to 1227, the Mongol armies swept across Asia like a storm. They crushed the Xixia and Jin dynasties in northern China, destroyed the Khwarezmian Empire in Central Asia, and reached the edges of Europe. Cities such as Bukhara, Samarkand, Merv, and Nishapur were reduced to ashes. Chroniclers describe mountains of skulls piled in their ruins. Historians estimate the Mongol campaigns caused between 30 to 40 million deaths, one of history's deadliest episodes. Yet even as blood filled the plains, Genghis Khan built systems that outlived him. He introduced a code of law, the yasa, enforcing loyalty, discipline, and swift punishment. He promoted religious tolerance, allowing Buddhists, Muslims, Christians, and shamans to worship freely. Trade routes reopened under his control, reviving the Silk Road. Historians call this fragile peace the Pax Mongolica, when merchants and scholars could travel safely across half the known world. In his last years, Genghis Khan turned against the Tangut Kingdom in northwestern China. He was injured during the campaign, or perhaps fell ill, and died in 1227. His burial site remains unknown. Mongol tradition says his grave was hidden, and the witnesses killed to preserve the secret. Even in death, mystery followed the man who had once ruled from the Pacific Ocean to the Caspian Sea. If you like this video, then like, share, and subscribe to Past in Motion for more.